Welcome to Thursday Night Lights on Fox 12 Oregon, presented by Pacific Office Automation.
Well, a year ago, we did this every week. Thankfully, the pool of officials has increased to lessen the load of having to play on Thursdays. But here we are, start of week 6 of the high school football season with Fox 12's Thursday Night Lights as teacher and service days dotted the calendar around the region. We kick it off all the way live in Newberg. That's where we find Fox 12's Dylan Scott. D, we sent you your first Duck game at Autzen a week ago. Now you know all about life with the Tigers and McMinville. Always a big one in the 6A Pacific Conference. Neighbors down the 99 with those Grizz.
Nick, good evening. The oldest rivalry here in Oregon in terms of high school football, the 101st edition between these bitter rivals came down to the final couple minutes. Would Newberg make it 7 of 8 as they've really dominated this series lately, or would McMinville find a way to get themselves back into the mix? Under the Thursday Night Lights, Newberg hosting McMinville in the state's oldest rivalry dating back to 1912 with 6A Pacific Conference bragging rights on the line. Opening drive, Tigers on the prowl, looking to score, but the road squad with other ideas. Check out Bryce Wilson laying out for the pick to salt this drive. Defense the story both ways early. 2 plays later, an ambush from Newberg. Austin Phillips with the strip sack, then it's picked up by Gus Edwards, who goes in for the score. 7-0 home squad. Still in the first, Grizz now on the offensive. Wyatt Ackley untouched to pay dirt. Some love for the big boys up front as we are tied at 7. Closing out this high-scoring opening 15. Ethan Hine with the divine run. Over the middle and through the woods to the Tigers' den he goes. 73 yards, look at that running. 14-7 Newberg. Late second, get out the red zone app. Parker Selner lowers the shoulder, breaks the plane. 21-7 home squad at the break. But the Grizzlies would come out of hibernation in the 4th. It's 24-14 when Kane Sullivan airs it out 39 yards to Wilson. Great pitch and catch. Deficit is 3 with under 4 to go, and lots of drama ensues. But Newberg wasn't going to be denied on this night. 3rd and 7, watch Selner rolling out, finding Hine, who tiptoes for the key first down, and that is going to end it late. Ring the bell. Newberg holds off McMinville 24-21 in a 6A thriller, staying undefeated in the Pacific Conference.
We were rolling in from a Sunset win and a Century win, and we had great momentum rolling into MAC, and we just, kept it rolling in practice. We were confident all week, and it was great.
They couldn't roll with us. We were confident in our O-line. We knew that they could just push and get us what we needed, and they did. It was just all the O-line.
Big win for the leaders of the Pacific Conference. The Tigers will look to make it 4 in a row. Tough showdown at Liberty coming up next Friday night. For now, in Newberg, Dylan Scott, Thursday Night Lights.
Well, the lights are always on in Kaiser. The Sprague Olympians, one of the last 6A unbeatens, hosting South Medford and a Central Valley Conference clash. The Orange in their holiday season, the quest for perfection. That's Kenya Johnson. The senior can scoot and move the sticks. KJ, another carry. Olies can do that to you. They lean on you. Now Ducati Witherspoon, he can sling it. He can serve it. Sprague's senior quarterback motoring in right in front of Tino. Save the pieces. TD run. Olympians out up 16-7. South Medford would gain control, though. That's Kellen Lefevre, a believer. They're down 2. Then the long one, McKenna Brown. What can he do? How about a 33-yarder for the lead? But a thrilling comeback for the Olies. 28-24. They remain unbeaten. Will be at Grant's Pass, ahead of a bye week before senior night with Sheldon. Thursday Night Lights in Independence. 5A Central Kings Valley Charter. Those Panthers were 4-1. Hosting the 5A Mid-Willamette Conference game against the 4-1 Silverton Foxes. Panthers on the early stomp. JT Girard, first down to Jackson. Stephens, get up. Yeah, you can't bring them down until you can there. Same drive. Ray Eves, the payoff carry for the Red Lids. 8-yard run, 6-0 home team. Then came that road team. Silverton battle-tested Sawyer Teeney, Logan Ito. 7 yards, 7 points. Foxes in front. Then they reverse out of the playbook. Logan Hudson Waples gets in, makes it 14-6. They do it in all phases, those Foxes. Lincoln Teeny recovers the onside kick, sets up Sawyer Teeny, 12-yard score. 48-6 Silverton, the big one next week in the Foxhole. Silverton hosts the defending 5A state champs out of Wilsonville. We will be there. Central stomps to Woodburn. Homecoming in Southeast Portland from Cleveland High. Warriors, a 5:30 kickoff against the Franklin Lightning. The highlight reel here, dedicated to the King Solomon Hamilton. Filling in at quarterback, check that throw. Cash Landau, catch him outside. 47-yard opening score on their first strike on offense, their first play. Cleveland Stadium packed with green and gold. Sam Ribner nearly gets in, quarterback out at the 3. Next snap, the Warriors do get in. Max Kopis following those blocks to get in. Those green shirts tack on a 2, and CHS have the lead. Now more from the King, two-way Royal, crown him. What a tackle in the backfield. Franklin defense, pretty nasty. Day Sayer sniffing out the pigskin and the end zone. An INT for 6, a touchdown. Start of the second, King to Cash again with a dude in his pocket. Franklin gets his first win of the campaign, 47-28. Lightning now hosts Roosevelt and Grant on consecutive weeks. Warriors will go to Jefferson. Thursday night lights in the City of Roses. Grant in its home away from home. Marshall campus, reigning PIL champs of Wells in from Hillsdale. Opening drive for the Guardians, 4th and 11. Let it fly. Spencer Reed, Cam Hammer. Bring him down to the 1. Next play, you'll eventually see Wyatt Andler, the lead. I to B, tenacious on D. Turtle, Caroso puts him on their back. Quarterback sack. Then again, it's Andler once more. 14-0 green and white. Start of the second. Same combo the first. Reed on the roll, Hammer on the rail to nail it. 44-7 at the half, ends 44-21. Now Grant's next two will be away. McDaniel, Franklin. Wells turns home with Lincoln. It'll take a moment to soak in the Grant Generals band the last time they played in the bowl. Yeah, Thursday night lights were on in the Mountain Hood Conference as well, where everyone is chasing Nelson and Central Catholic. Hawks and Rams will meet on Friday. We'll be there. Fox 12 along the Barlow Trail. The Bruins and the Clackamas Cavaliers in the MHC early going. Clack's going to be on a punt return. And, you know, not often we show a punt for kind of things that go bad. It's usually things that go good. Well, this would be good for if you're Justin Larson for the road team in the white. The junior, Larson, gas up and go. Special teams being special. Let's call that 65 yards. The early lead on the punt return for touchdown. Now, the Bruins defense, though, really stood tall after that. They had a rough go early in the season, but Jaden Robinson, what a grinder out there at East County. Don't call that a disadvantage. Jaden with the interception. Barlow with more defensive gems on the night, keeping the Clack Cavaliers out of it again. This is Eli Shamoon all over the fumbled football. Blue shirts on the ball, right on the doorstep to kind of draw even. From there, it would be their quarterback, their junior, Daniel Nelson, runs far side and gets in. No point after, so Clackamas keeps the lead. 21-13, Cavaliers, the final blade. Clack now heads to David Douglas. Barlow awaits Reynolds. Thursday night lights in Troutdale. Mount Hood Community College, home turf for the Reynolds Raiders. David Douglas invading. All Raiders, though, up 48-0 at half, just smothering on both sides of the ball. Rodell Akins recovers a loose rock. Make it Reynolds ball. Not a lot of grass fields anymore. They do at community college out there. That would lead to this one. Casey Burns singeing the lawn. No need to water it now. How about a 20-yard run for 6? Double nickel for the green and the black. 55-0. Later third, ooh, we got a big man score. Caden Lohr, the lineman. A running clock, the senior, a memory to save away for a rainy day. But the Scots would not be blank. You play until there's no time left on that clock. Colin Frazier's been around the air. Gavin Bradley's been there too. Yards after catch. Another big guy touchdown. 62-7 of the final for Reynolds. The Scots get back home, and Clackamas Raiders will be at Sam Barlow. More TNL in the MHC. The Gresham Gophers at the Sandy Pioneers, both 1-2. Mount Hood records. Sandy starts out with a bang, though. Mateo Olamua powers his way in. The first offensive drive for the Pios. A few possessions later, Caden McMahon. Direct snap into the scrum. No, he's not down. You keep going. The junior finds his way in. Their third touchdown of the first quarter. But those Gophers, hard to whack. Early second, Liam Arnold Munoz, a quarterback keeper, for 50 yards. Their first drive after a kickoff to try and gnaw away at that Sandy lead. However, seconds left in the first half, Micaiah Turin airs it out where Grayson Fitch catches it in stride. 41-14 at half. Last update we had there. Next week, Sandy remains home with Central Catholic. Gresham remains in the Gopher Bowl with Nelson. Still ahead, who wants a new car? What a gift for the gearheads at Sandy High. Hands-on experience coming their way for the future is now. Plus, homecoming, always special. We're back in Newberg as Dylan Scott got to see what those Tigers are all about. That's when this Week 6 bonus edition of Thursday Night Lights returns on Fox 12.
You're watching Friday Night Lights on Fox 12 Oregon, sponsored by Pacific Office Automation.